At this stage, it's a little bit too early to say exactly what happened. As you can see behind me, the fire is still taking place, and we're going to be here all day damping down this incident. But of course, we've now commissioned a full investigation. There are a number of investigations taking place, as you'd expect, following the death of a firefighter. But the investigation of the cause of the fire is taking place, and we've brought in a neighbouring fire and rescue service to undertake that investigation to ensure that we leave no stone unturned, and it's a proper, full, open and thorough process. I met all the crews who we took off the incident last night about 1 o'clock in the morning. We had what we call a hot debrief of all our personnel just up the road in one of our fire stations. I've been in the fire service for 35 years, and I don't think I've ever seen sort of shock and devastation on the face of the firefighters in the way I saw it last night. And I've seen some pretty horrendous incidents over the years. And I think that in a way is a tribute to Stephen, and that shows just how highly regarded Stephen was by all his colleagues, that such a level of shock could take place. I mean, of course, people expect kind of danger in the fire and rescue service, but it's still a shock, and all the more so when it's somebody as popular and as professional as Stephen was. I mean, it's a very complicated building. It's got all kinds of products stored inside the building and all kinds of different rooms and corridors, different levels. It's a bit of a labyrinth inside the building, and that made getting access into the building incredibly difficult. And we had, within an hour, we had over 60 firefighters and 12 fire appliances tackling this blaze. And it was about 8:30 yesterday evening when, for some reason, we declared what we call a BA emergency, which is really a signal to evacuate the building of all personnel, and that's what happened. And when one of the crews emerged, they were bringing with them their colleagues, Stephen and Jeremy, who were both very badly injured. Ambulance colleagues immediately started to render first aid, and we got the two firefighters off the hospital as quickly as possible. But sadly, Stephen was declared dead at the hospital, and Jeremy has been detained overnight, although his injuries are not, thankfully, life-threatening or critical.